Morning, tribe. I'm gonna be the first to admit your girl messed up big time in booking this one. Yeah, I woke up this morning feeling what I had on last night. I ain't get it until late, but I was able to notice this morning that some things wasn't just right. So I got in touch with management, and they supposed to be working on some things. In the meantime, I'm gonna go find me something to eat, and I'm gonna get some cleaning supplies because I just can't. Anywho, I put a do not disturb so nobody try to clean it because I got to clean this myself. And we'll get into that a little later because I definitely did a review on this hotel. Some of you going to like it and some of you just not. But you're going to learn and we're going to move on. So I make my way over to the corner store because down in the South, that's where you can get a good breakfast. And I'm seeing everybody standing outside. I don't know the motion over here, so I'm trying to figure out what's going on. And you know, this is the hood, so people are aggressive, but they're not unfriendly aggressive. It's just the aggression of being in the hood because this is my neighborhood. I don't know you and what's good. So let me go on in here and see what's going on with this breakfast because everybody's saying this is supposed to be a pretty good spot. Well, welcome to Lawson's Grocery and Deli. They got these shelves packed and stacked. Let's see what else is good in the hood. First impression on the corner store is giving. This is what I expect from a corner store. Cutie with her bow and her shoes. Cute, just like, you know, my own style, whatever. But they got the little food on the shelf and it's reasonably priced. Then you got people sitting here, not a long line, but people are throughout the store getting little things that they need. And you have an actual grill and people cooking food. Let's get into it. Good morning. Yes, ma'am. You guys do the eggs anyway, or you just have them scrambled?
Just scrambled.
Okay. Let me get, now what you got, like a plate?
Small plate, which is $3.99. Large plate is $6.49.
What all can I get on the
You get
large
grilled
plate?
eggs. Same thing you get on the small one. Grilled eggs, toast, and your choice of meat.
Okay. Let me get all of that.
On what?
On the large. I definitely want more sausage than I want. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I definitely want more sausage than I want, more pork. More beef sausage. I'm so confused because the food looks good. Okay, let me start over. Okay. Yeah, man. I don't know if y'all noticed this yet or not about me. When I get around food, I lose my damn mind. So this lady is trying to tell me what the deals are and how the plates work. But I still, as a tourist, will still insist on exactly what I want. And I really don't care about what the cost is because I just see all this good country food. And I definitely want what I want because I don't get this often. I'm definitely not going to get no country grits and no eggs just this way and some sausages and stuff that actually tastes like it came fresh from a farm. You know, I'm not going to get this in Vegas, and I can just, you know, tell you this point blank period. So whenever I get a chance to get to the South and get some food, I go crazy every time. So here I go being difficult. I just want one patty and some sausage. Can I get that? Thank you. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. You're going to tax me today. I'm hungry. But don't do me too bad. You hear me now? Don't do me too bad. Now, no matter where I go, I'm always going to be the negotiator. But as you can see, I wasn't winning any ground with this lady. And it's always got to be one who's going to work for the man and with the system. I was trying to tell her, hey, sis, make sure you don't double charge me for stuff. And I'm going to make sure I hit you up with a good tip. But, hey, it is what it is. And I'm going to pay my way. And I'm going to keep it moving. It is getting that away.
Getting that away, you might as well buy the damn ticket.
Let me give you a tip on the side. Don't be putting all that stuff on there.
And do it ourselves. Huh?
Let me give you a tip on the side. Don't be putting all of that on there.
This thing comes.
No. I'm talking about, I said, let me give you a tip. Don't be putting all that to be charging me up there.
Okay, we right down where he already give us the price.
But how you know? How you know? That's why I said, he ain't watching. My good sis was not working with me. Let me go ahead and check on out of here and see what this food is all about. Now it's time to run out here and catch this Uber. So now the Uber didn't take too long to come, but I'm checking out the neighborhood and I'm noticing people coming out trying to see who I am and what's going on. And I like that because that's what we do in the hood. We watch out for each other. So yeah, as you can see, I made it back safely. Let's see what's good with this Lawson's Deli. Plate, but on point. I didn't need no butter, no salt, no nothing. I could use a little more salt, but because of the sausage, spicy and salty, but look at that sausage. That's why I miss the South right here. You are not gonna get this in Vegas, baby. And that's no diss, that's just the truth. The toast is toasting. It's that big sausage patty that you go to grandma's house and get. Grandma make that breakfast for real. I forgot about the eggs over here. Scrambled bacon. Delicious egg. So now I got a little energy and it was time to start my day with my little fit going on here. I'm trying to be comfortable if nothing else. I got that DGK on and I like pink, so we had to do pink today, you know, and then my LA hat. I'm definitely a Dodgers fan, so there we go, in all different types. And of course, I got these Legend Blues on to top it off. Look at it in that silhouette. They so sexy. One of my favorites. All right, management said they were gonna fix the things and let me know, so hopefully that works out. In the meantime, we're about to take this ride to get a bite to eat and then on to the parades. But let's listen to a little conversation first.
I'm gonna point out the VA hospital. It's not a nice hospital.
Not the Superdome right here in my face. Not the Superdome.
It's old in there.
For real? Why y'all gotta do better with this updating? And I know what you said before. It's once again the government taking the money for themselves.
Oh man, I didn't get to show you, but I'll show you on the way back. There's an area, the bridge is painted in bright colors. They made that a food truck area for the Super Bowl. But they took all the homeless and put them in a warehouse.
I heard about that.
But they give them either stay at the warehouse or we're gonna give you a one-way ticket out of the city. Look, you should be able to see the VA hospital from here. But like LSU, they got like the VA hospitals over there. And then when they talk about charity hospitals, where a lot of the people from New Orleans were born, like almost everybody was born in a charity hospital. That was the hospital that closed after Katrina. And some of the houses down here are still marked from Katrina. Like they haven't fixed them or anything.
Damn.
Yep, you still see that X with the numbers and stuff on it. Yep.
Like the numbers of people's bodies.
Yep.
Wow.
Some of them are still, just depending on what neighborhood you go to. And then you can still see the remnants of we had a Six Flags here, but it got wiped out during Katrina. So you'll see the remnants of like the old roller coasters and stuff.
Damn, that really shows a gross use of management.
And they be trying to find somebody to buy that land and repurpose it, but they still trying to figure this all out.
But you found time to find a way to let people be moving in and taking land from people. But you ain't find time to fix up the old stuff. I mean, those are places where you could put, new housing.
Yep. And then where you're staying at, there's that old barracks rooms. I said, like, I think I told you before, I was like, why don't they just take that and create transitional housing for homeless? Get them off the street. Put them somewhere where, you can teach them a couple of things. That's the VA hospital over there to the left. Focus on tourists.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what brings the money in. That's why we have the port over there. We have the Pelicans. We have the daggone Saints. We got, like, Tulane School of Medicine, LSU. We got all this stuff out here, and it's just not for people to stay. It's for you to get, like, people get their education and then they leave.
Yeah, that's not a good way to look at a city.
And it's not longevity, and people, they don't realize the city is more than just partying. There's more to this city. There's culture behind it. There's history, but people just come here and the only thing they think about is going to Bourbon Street and getting drunk or catching beads at Mardi Gras. They don't want to really learn the history of the city and what's going on, like as far as gentrification and things like that, because for real, after Katrina, a lot of people didn't come back. They couldn't afford to. They just couldn't afford to come back. It is sad. Yeah. And there's another cemetery, like you have cemeteries in there. And a lot of these, during Katrina, a lot of the caskets, like they came out and started floating away.
Jesus Christ.
And you see like all this, like you see all that new development.
Yeah.
People can't afford to live there. The rent be like $2,000. Like what regular citizen working a regular job can afford to live there? That's a nice RV park though.
That makes me sad though, because
like regular residents, they can't. That's why a lot of them have moved to places like Houston, and they haven't come back since Katrina. They can't afford the rent here. It's too high, or the homeowners insurance is high as hell.
And that's sexy. I'm talking about them RVs really do be getting it. I've seen like top of the line, all kinds of stuff.
And then you can get a van too. You can get a Class B. Those vans are nice.
The point, and a van is a good choice too. The point that I forgot to tell you that is very important about RV, and a lot of people don't talk about this, especially the men, because it's embarrassing for them. But this is the most important point. The reason why it's good to get a small RV, when you start going down that road, I've seen it for myself, I've witnessed this. That shit can take you over. One, you have shit in there that's shifting, and the weight is different. First, when you get an RV, drive it with nothing in it. You have to, because you have to understand how it moves. Then when you get shit in there, still drive it before you leave for your trip, like 2 days perhaps, or a day or something.
That's my plan was when I get it, I'm gonna drive like to Gulfport, like an hour away, and then get a feel of how to, hook up, to do the hookups.
Yes.
And there's this one RV lot in Florida. They'll fly you out and they'll give you a class on how to do everything.
Yes, learn how to reverse, and you don't need to be paying nobody to do it for yourself.
And learn your basic maintenance.
Learn the gray water if you're gonna have your tanks and stuff.
Black water, gray water.
All that before you get on the road. I promise you, those are the best things you're gonna ever do for yourself as an RV owner.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a binder for myself and put everything in like terms I understand, and then have it sectioned off, because I'm like one of them type of people.
Another thing too is get a Home Depot. It's like a business account, and everything you start doing with your RV, you put it in that account. Because what they do too is they give you suggestions, as well as it's a good way to track anything you bought that's worked and anything you bought that hasn't worked.
There's more stuff for gay boys and girls, to be honest. Like all the bars on Bourbon Street.
That's like Vegas.
They're for gay boys, and you don't see. There was a gay female bar, but I mean it's a decent population, but most of them are like real young-minded females, and you'll see some older gay women, but I've never eaten here, but I heard it's really good.
We about to see what Pee Wee's got going on with these crab cakes. Now what?
We'll say goodbye. Lobster.
We're gonna get whatever they got going on in here for sure.
I like seafood.
Pee Wee's crab cakes. What we doing, y'all? She is a perfect example of what we mean when we say cornbread fed. Yes, ma'am. Now, let's get in here and see what's going on with Pee-wee's because we got to get some eating going on. I am starving. They got like tables and a booth. You good with that? Say, who took my sock off?
Good boy. Oh, it's me. I cannot keep socks on him. Nor shoes. Come on, man.
I got you. Say they got the menu. One thing I like about New Orleans thus far is they definitely don't have secrets going on about their pricing. It's clear. It's not consistent though. They could do better because sometimes when you go online and check pricing, it's very much so different. So call or go into the spot before you decide on what you want based on pricing and availability. All right, finding seating was easy. There were people who had tables. There were, booths as well as the front end where they were doing takeout. So that made me feel good. We didn't see a booster seat up front, but then they eventually did bring us one. And just look, it's a small, quaint spot, not too much, but at the same time, just enough. Let's get into it.
Say hi.
Say, I'm gonna be the youngest foodie reviewer you've ever seen. Yeah, they woke me up. I'm cranky. Say, my name is Demir.
My name is Demir, aka the Nugget, aka Potato.
What's up, y'all? We just getting in here. What's the name of this place again? Pee-wee's Crab Cakes. Never been here before. Finna see what it's all about. Stay tuned. Oh yeah, we're doing it today. I got my cool drink. This is a Mardi Gras punch. It's like a Kool-Aid. Okay. Say the hell with all of it.
What do you want to watch? Mickey Mouse? Or Crazy?
Here go the menu. Yeah, let's ask some questions though.
That's fine.
You don't see me complaining at all about nothing. But carry on, Miss Ma'am. What I be talking about? Blessed, never stressed. That's what I be doing. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with the bull no crab bag. Now here we go, trying to decide what we're going to eat. Me being the big bag that I am, really trying to negotiate multiple plates, and it seems to be working for me. So if you really want to know how this negotiation went, definitely watch the extended version of this food review. You will find out that I give you the ratings as well as the details about the food prep and everything I learned about this restaurant in between.
Showing all your goodies.
Say the girl's out, why can't I? This right here good too. It's like Kool-Aid. It's like a Kool-Aid. Let me see, what flavor would it be?
It really tastes like a fruit.
T say it tastes like a fruit roll-up. I feel like it tastes like a bunch of Skittle flavors mixed together. But it's good. It'll look. Just ate myself an idea. I'm gonna take some, but I'm gonna try to get the ice out and take it home for later because I got a little bottle left. And it's gonna work just right. I know the seafood thing, and then guess what? It's February 28th. It's the boycott day. We're not buying nothing if it's not local and if it's not black. So this is a black-owned restaurant. I don't know how long it's been here, but I'm gonna do the research. I'm gonna let y'all know. Yeah. Now this is close to the parade. So what parade? What's the name of the parade we're going to
We're
tonight?
going to Cruise Salinas Slidell.
Wait, I'm gonna let her say it.
We're going to the Cruise Salinas Slidell. It's a smaller parade, not like downtown, but still good nonetheless. Just to support a friend of mine that's riding in the parade.
So what's the concept behind it? Where's their theme?
They do, it's an all women parade. They do hand decorated purses. So that's their signature throw.
Oh.
Actually, I did a couple of purses for my friend. I'll show you the pictures. They actually came out really cute.
You know what? I'm gonna have your pictures at the end of this so people can see what you're talking about. In case I forget to get the footage. Look at this. Those are cute, right? I like, especially, see, you have that Asian kind of mindset where everything's like big, fruity, or coloring.
Check this
like
one
that.
out. It's a Chinese box, right? I'm
Yeah.
used to it, but look what I did on the inside.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. That's nice.
She said she'll probably keep that.
I gotta remember the next time I gotta get that green, gold, and white, right? Purple too. Purple, one of my favorite colors.
Color.
And Asians are comfortable as
They were
hell.
like $70. I just wore them for the parade. They the throwback kind.
And they leather, they definitely gonna stretch right into you. I like those.
My feet, I feel like they got bigger because I wear an 8.5, but they keep getting tighter and tighter. I'm like,
Hey, my old age too. I felt like Benjamin Button because my feet definitely got a little bigger. But I think I got fatter. My feet got a little bigger. I got on my pride socks too. Some must represent some way, somehow. Yes, ma'am. Alrighty. So we're gonna do the seafood platter.
What's his name?
Jameer.
Okay.
So now we're putting in our order, and you definitely got to watch the extended version to know exactly what we ordered after all that conversation. But it's good to have a waitress who really knows the menu and who can really help you and navigate through what is good on the menu and what is not. And that's exactly what she did. And this whole situation was exceptionally extra. And we appreciate it because not only was they loving on little man, but they was also trying to give him some free drinks. And you'll see how that goes moving on. But at the end of the day, I definitely appreciated the wait staff. Y'all did a good job. You don't have nothing like sweet.
Yeah, the cakes they have.
Oh, okay, here you go. keep it a buck with us. Appreciate you. Thank you, ma'am.
Where you going?
yeah, locked up. We ain't gonna let you.
Give me a little rope, because I don't bring my fragrances on no plane.
What I do is, I don't have it with me in my other bag, but I buy solid fragrances. All you gotta do is, it's like, it's in a little tin, you just wrap it.
You gotta show me.
I got a few of them. Because I was gonna start doing, buying solid toiletries, like shampoo, conditioner.
Like
soap.
the dry shampoo stuff?
So they actually have bars. It's like a soap. It's like a bar of soap, shampoo, and then they got like powder toothpaste and stuff like that. I was gonna do that, so I don't have to worry about liquids and TSA. So I can just take
smart.
a small bag with me wherever I go.
I just do the travel size stuff and leave it there so I don't have to bring it back. That always save space and stuff in the back. I be feeling so free, but then I'm sad because I know I'm coming back. Let's see what we got going on over here. Let's take a look at this. I have never had a, what is this?
There's a little mini crab cake on it.
A crab cake deviled egg. So the crab cake is on the top. And then the rest is the deviled egg. And let's go in and see what we got going on, alright? Ooh. Listen. You got the lump crispy crab cake, and then you got the just right mustard, mayonnaise, OG deviled egg. Ooh. With the parsley on the top. Listen. This definitely gets a 10 out of 10. That little lump changed the world. What?
You like it too?
You want another one, big baby? Look at that, y'all. That crab cake is killer. That changed the game, see. That's why I do foodie stuff and I travel as a chef. These are the things that make a difference and teach you. Gosh, this is great.
Crab cake got good flavor.
I like how the hot and cold mix together.
What do you give it, boy?
10 and 10, 10. That was good. When does Daddy get back from deployment?
Couple of weeks.
Oh, that's nice.
6 months. It's gonna be after. Sadly, after his birthday, but coming.
You know how the military take you away from family. They don't care about that thing. That was the biggest misconception Because they had me believing going in, because I had already had 2 kids going in. They had me believing that I was going to be, you know, seeing my family often. I'm dropping my kids off at daycare at 4 in the morning. Not seeing them till like 2 in the afternoon. Got to go right back to work. And then come back home like 9 at night, put them to bed. Do the same thing the very next day. Military life. We're going to have a full camp in the night, baby. So don't play with him. They don't play with me.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I said I just asked you for one thing, and that's a peace of mind when I got to eat my food. You got me laughing over here. Wait. How you doing? How you doing? Say I'm good. Look, he looked on that drink. You done gave us the right cool drink. You want some more? You want some more? He said I can't let it go to decide if I want some more or not. You want some more? Look, excuse me? No, he is not. He said nobody better not touch my cheese. Hey.
He is ridiculous.
Well, I'm gonna come back to you, okay? You go ahead. I'm gonna come back to you. I'm gonna come back to you.
He said he is not to take his cup. That is hilarious. You become my new foodie friend.
That's one baby that's serious about his food and juice.
Stop playing with him. Stop playing with him.
Ridiculous.
He don't play that. He absolutely was not giving up that juice to get extra. Right over there.
You got this.
Yes, ma'am, and thank you. I'm gonna wait.
Oh, you go ahead.
Ooh, y'all, look what we got over here. Let me get this out the way. Hold up, do I even have a napkin? So what we got here? We got the seafood boil special with the crab legs. It's just one. Hold up, let me give you an overhead view. I wish I had some gloves or something, but let's get into it. Ooh, yeah. Let's get into these crabs. My hands already dirty. Let's see what this pool is all about. Oh yeah, that's nice and fresh. And it's all spicy, some Cajun. Taste the red pepper and some butter. Hold on. And the juice. Whew. It's juicy. The seafood, fried seafood platter. Come on, stop playing with us. We got some shrimp, we got some crab cakes, we got some fries. And then on this side, what's this? These are catfish nuggets. Look at all of these nuggets. Look at that. Baked potato. I'm not eating it. But it looks good as shit. Ain't it? Season all over. Yeah, baby.
Here.
Oh, the baby like it. What did grandma think? I got the shrimp right quick though. Look how well seasoned it is on all sides. And how the breading is just right. It's Not too much. Mm-hmm. Nice and crunchy. Not too hot. It's cooked perfectly. It's not too tough and it's not too soft. It's just right. Try to picture this crab cake. Look how it looks. Look how it looks. It looks so good and moist. And you see the French onion. Here I go talking crazy because I'm around food. There's no green onion, it's green peppers and maybe some sweet onions. I like how light and moist it feels. Man, I miss the damn South and I miss the fresh. This thing is banking. You really what a crab cake should be. Well, y'all, I'm full as a tit. I'm taking a bunch of stuff to go. And I don't mind it. This might be breakfast for me. Or it might be later on tonight. But whatever it is, I'm going down. Overall, with the seafood boil and all the fixings and all the spices and stuff like that, I wish I had more crab legs. So, other than that, baby, let me get this cool drink. And I'll see y'all later. Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications for the extended food review with the ratings included. Now we're about to head up to Slidell for this next parade. So check out part 3 because I had to make day 2 2 parts to make sure we got it all in.